Good evening, I'm Alex Dierckman. Wayne Black is the first ever African-American general named by the Indiana National Guard. Black says he doesn't feel any added pressure, in part because he didn't ever feel there was a ceiling to his advancement. He says he's glad his promotion is receiving attention, though, saying it shows the Indiana National Guard is a forward-moving organization. Black says part of his role as a leader, regardless of his skin color, is to mentor those who serve under him. 5 years after the city was hit by an unprecedented flood that put the hospital out of use for nearly 5 months and damaged more than 1,500 homes, Columbus is considering a plan aimed at reducing the impact another major flood would have on the community. WTIU's Simon Thompson has more.
Engineering firm Christopher B. Burke Engineering presented a flood response and prevention plan at a meeting Wednesday night. The company's principal engineer, Shivas Baik, says in addition to addressing areas that already present a flood risk, the plan also provides room for the city to expand.
Such measures we're talking about are making sure that when the development occurs in the watershed, that we have adequate detention ponds or adequate measures to make sure that floods volumes are not increasing downstream.
The city would also consider buying out property that's most at risk of flooding and identify areas emergency management crews should prioritize with response efforts during heavy rains. But some residents like Jose Rosales say the plan isn't enough. He's considering moving to Columbus and says though the plan's a good step forward, he'd like to see some more concrete actions being taken before he decides to call the city home.
You know, if it affected 30% of the population, 30% of the city, as we're looking to relocate here, that's a serious concern.
The Columbus City Council must still decide whether it wants to adopt the plan and how to fund it. For WTIU News, I'm Simon Thompson.
And next year's state Republican convention could be held outside Indianapolis for the first time. The GOP's Rules Committee is meeting this week to remove a party bylaw requiring the convention to be held in the capital city. Officials say as long as other cities can meet the party's hotel, security, and transportation needs, the party will consider what else they have to offer. And here's a look at the weather. Tonight, partly cloudy with a 20% chance of thunderstorms with lows around 60 degrees. Tomorrow, a 30% chance of showers with highs around 75 degrees. And tomorrow night, partly cloudy, lows around 58. And here's a look at the 5-day forecast. Saturday, partly cloudy with highs in the upper 70s. Sunday and Monday, a chance for thunderstorms. And Tuesday and Wednesday, highs in the lower 80s. For WTIU News, I'm Alex Dierckman.